Hi, my name is Rabia, and in this video, I'll be sharing some handy tips for how to correctly size your designs in Design Space and how to maximize the use of your materials. Whether you are cutting on a cutting mat or using smart materials, there is a maximum size to your cuts. On a 12 by 12 inch mat, your maximum size is 11.5 inches by 11.5. And when using smart materials, the maximum width that you can cut is 11.7 inches. So let's head over to Design Space and I'll show you how to check the size of your projects. If you do try to cut an image which is too large for your machine, then you will get this warning icon. So if you see this image here, when I select it in the layers panel, I've got this orange hazard sign. So if we hover over that, it tells us that this image is not supported by the maker because the image is too large. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what to do to make sure this doesn't happen to you. Let's say I'm going to be creating my project on a 12 by 12 inch mat. What I will do is add a shape to my canvas, a square, and I will resize it to be 11.5 by 11.5. Then I will select Arrange and Send to Back. I also find it helpful to change the color to like a slightly paler color. So if I now take this flower image and place it on top of the square, I know that the maximum size I can increase this to has to still fit within this square. And so you'll see I've resized the flower, but I don't have that warning icon coming up because it would still fit on a 12 by 12 inch mat. The other way that I like to use this sort of a guiding square is if I want to cut multiples of the same image. So for example, if I resize the flower a bit smaller and just create some copies, what I can do is place them all on this square and just, make sure I'm really getting them as densely packed as possible, which will help minimize waste of material. And when I'm doing this, if I need to, I can also rotate some of the shapes to get them packed in even a little bit closer. And also, if I'm not too fussed about the size of each individual image, if I've got like a little bit of space left, I can always resize the image and then fit it into the spare gaps that are left. So the only thing is to remember before you go through to make it, to select your guiding square and hide it, and then highlight all of your objects that you want cut on that one mat and attach them all together. And so that way, when we go through to make it, we will have all of those flower images arranged together on the matte screen as we had them on the canvas. This is a really great way to minimize waste when you're cutting.